Oh, I still got him. Thought I done lost him. Look at there. There's a swim bait fish, guys.
Look at there, guys.
Kerr Lake fishing points for the swim bait. Gotta love it. Trying to come up with a few catches on the old Kietechs. They're all running about the same size, aren't they? Seems like they're all running about he's probably 11 and 7/8. All right, let's get him back in the water. You know what? Let's see if we can find a bigger one. You know, I've caught one nice one on the same point, this old rocky point. Let's see if we can come up with another one. Mason's locked into something here off this little rocky point. We're finding, he says he's a strong fish. Let me get out of his way here. He acts like he's a nice fish. Yeah, he's a nice fish. You want me to net him?
Yes, I do.
You want me to net him where you netted my big one last year with one hand, or you want me to use two hands?
Oh, I want you to use two hands.
Oh, he ran up under the boat by the time I was putting him in the net. All right. There you go.
Thank you, buddy. Look at that one. He's nice.
Yeah, he's probably 3 pounds. He's gonna break 3 pounds. Did she fight harder than the 7 pounder you caught the other?
Yeah, she
other weight?
The other 7 pounder, it was just dead weight.
I got one on too, bud. Sorry guys, I thought my camera was. I forgot my camera was on, and I ended up cutting my camera off. Got another one on the old swim bait here. We hit a school up now. We done look at this fish sucker. He's bigger too. About the same size, buddy. That's about a 3 pounder.
Look at that, Dennis.
I'm gonna tell you what. Again, this size fish just fights so hard. Around 2 pounds to 3 pounds is the fighting size fish, don't they?
Yes, sir.
All right, come here. Look at that, guys. What y'all think of that one?
I like that.
I'm trying to hold him here where y'all can see him. He's about, lost my Kietech. I had a Kietech on there, guys, when it all, oh, I'm sorry. Had a Kietech there when it all started.
I lost my trick line to that fish I just caught.
Okay, we're gonna throw him back here. Bye.
Huh?
Catching them on the swim bait. Gosh, guys, the next cast after that bass, I got another one. We got into a school bass here that are feeding. That's why you get out there. Look at that. Woohoo! Come on, baby. All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Mr. Mason, he didn't want to see me fight that forever. He gonna help me. He's about to say, stop. All right. I didn't wear him out enough, did I?
Yeah.
Got him that time. What's up? I got you again. I'll tell you, he tried to put that hook in me because he was hooked in the bottom lip. What do y'all think? Let me see if I can get a hold of him here. There you go. Look at that. That's a nice fish too, guys. He's over 2 pounds or in that area. We're not going to weigh him because you know what we're going to do? We're going to get his little rascal back in the water and we're going to see if we can catch another one.
Here, I'll get the net for you. Oh, come here.
All right, guys. Look at there. Look at that.
Look at that fish. Denison got him a real nice one, y'all.
It is a nice one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It is a nice one. All right, guys. Throw no swim bait. I'm gonna just throw him back, and I'm gonna share a couple things with you. He's a long, skinny thing. Look how long that fish is. That fish is a good, little bit over 3 pounds. He's probably a 3.2, 3.4. If he was fat, he'd have been a 4 pounder. But guys, let me share with you a couple minutes what I'm doing and exactly how I caught that fish. We're on a long point here. We're up at 8 foot of water. We're in a long point. And what what I'm doing, we're doing this morning, is I'm throwing my bait up in probably 3 foot of water, and I'm starting it pretty fast. And that's what I was doing that time. And then as I'm coming toward the boat, I know it's getting deeper, it's 8 foot here, so I stop every once in a while, and I let it fall just a little ways, and I start again. As you notice, I'm not using a real long rod. This rod's only 6'4". I'm throwing a 1/4 ounce head. And let's stop. And that's what I done. And that fish hit. It's when I stopped and I let that bait fall a little bit, and I started back. He nailed it. That's one way you can work a swim bait. This is a Kietech, and you pulled it down there a little bit. Sometimes you got to glue them after that fish. We'll put it back up there. Now, this is a buckeye head. The next thing you can do if you throw it in shallow water is you can steadily reel it. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can just slowly reel it. All right? If it's shallow water, reel it faster. If you just go run it under the surface, just like you would a buzz bait or a spinner bait, you can just run it straight back. You can catch fish doing that. Again, what I like to do, I'm in 8 foot. As I'm coming toward the boat, I like to stop it like that and then let it drop. So think about it being no water up there and 8 foot here. It means the bottom is coming like this. If y'all can see my hands, the bottom is coming like this. It's dropping, right? So what I want to do is I want to work the bait down that drop. So when I reel it, stop, reel it, stop. I'm working the bait, stepping it. Just like going up a set of steps or down a set of steps. I'm dropping the bait down the bank as I bring it to the boat. That way, if a fish is cruising along a couple feet off the bottom, he can look up there and see that bait coming and roll up and grab it. Sometimes if you reel it right up on top, 8-10 foot of water, they could come up and get it if they really want it, if they're really active. But a lot of times they won't run to the surface and get something. Sometimes you got to take it to them. So work it a couple different ways. Don't be afraid to throw that bait out there and burn it back sometimes. If you're in shallow water, you can burn it. Reel it pretty fast, or you can just reel it slow and work it along, take its time, or you can work it through the water column, work it back to the boat. Hope that helps you. Throwing the swim bait. Fish are active in the morning. The water is 82 to 84 degrees averaging up here in Kerr Lake. In the morning hours, it's a good way to catch fish. If I can keep my bait up, I need to put a little glue on it. Now, then I got tore a little bit. It's a good way to catch fish in the early morning hours, late in the evening, on Kerr Lake and on your lake.